Bumek Gruber lived in Drohobycz in Poland. He was married and had a little daughter, Blima. Before the war, since he dealt in cattle, he knew many Polish peasants, and he was very friendly with all of them. Among others, he knew a Stawiński family, with whom he was very friendly, and right in the beginning of the German occupation, he arranged that Mr. Stawiński would hide some of the family. And just like everybody else, they were forced into the ghetto in Drohobycz. Now, the Germans used to go into the Jewish homes and just rob them. And during one of such actions, a chandelier made of crystal fell. Bumek was a smart man and a practical man. Took one of these crystals and went to a jeweler and asked him to make a ring, just in case. One day, his wife and daughter were taken and murdered, together with a few hundred other Jews. And he was desperate, and he actually ran to the place of execution, and he was too late, and he found just the shoes of his little daughter. He lost his will of life, and he came back to the camp, and he decided in his heart that next time there will be an action, he's going voluntarily. He's not going to hide. Maybe a week or so later, he was walking in the camp and he saw a little girl who was playing in the dirt. And he got very angry. He took her by the hand and he said, "Where's your mother?" And she said, "She is a seamstress. She works inside." And he went with the girl to the mother, whose name was Tusia Schneider, and he started to yell at her. "How dare you let your little girl be alone outside? They will take her, they will murder her." From here to there, Tusia told her own story, that her husband was taken a POW by the Germans, and she got a message that he was dead. And he told her about his wife and child being killed. And they became very close, because people needed to be close to someone. At a certain point, Tusia told Bumek that she was sewing these dresses to the wives of the German officers, and one of these women told her, "You need to finish by a certain date these dresses." And that was a clear sign that there was going to be the next action. That was a sign to get out. Bumek took Tusia and the little girl Fela and went to Mr. Stawiński at night. Well, they came to Mr. Stawiński, and Mr. Stawiński was startled. Here he comes. He was supposed to be alone, and he comes with a woman. They did not show them the little Fela, who was hidden on the little wagon under hay. And he said, "I don't know, I really can't take another person." And Bumek said, "Listen, I have a diamond ring. I'm going to give you a diamond ring." He said, "I have to sleep on it, you know." So he had dinner, he had some vodka, he went to sleep. When he got up in the morning, he said, "I had a dream. I dreamt of Jesus Christ, and he told me that I have to hide you. I have to rescue you." Well, he was really relieved. And at that point, he brought up Fela, so there were 3 of them and not just 2. And Mr. Stawiński said, "Well, whatever there is, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to hide you. I didn't tell you, but I have another 10 Jews in my basement. So this is going to be difficult, and my last cow just died. So this is so fortunate that you gave me this diamond ring and I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to buy another cow so I will have money to feed you all. Bumek didn't know what to do with himself. It was so clear to anyone that knew anything that this ring is not a real ring, that the diamond is not a diamond and the setting is not gold or silver or anything. So anybody that knows anything would just laugh at it. So he had to think of what to say to Mr. Staniewski to convince him not to sell it. And he said, please, Mr. Staniewski, you cannot sell it. This is an heirloom in my family for generations. Please keep it, and right after the war, when the Russians will come in, and they're not too far, I will buy you the most beautiful cow. And that's what happened. Indeed, there were 13 Jews sitting in the basement. And in August 44, the Soviets came in, and they were free. And Bumek right away went and bought that beautiful cow. So he kept his word. Soon after, Bumek and his wife and Fela, who became adopted by Bumek, they went to Israel. So this silly ring saved 3 lives.